This is the first event that has set 12 legal and its teams. As we can see, the deck that got in top cut the most is Gandiva. Next is Willista, Bastion, and Minerva. This graph is made by Fuzzy Paradox. Looking at the top 4 teams, first place we have Gandiva, Chaos, and Bastion. Second place, Minerva, Willista, Gandiva. Third place, Defend Fight is on this team, Gandiva and 2 token Ranbus. And for fourth, Chronojet, Prison, and Gandiva. 4 of the top 4 teams has Gandiva. Gandiva got 1 support card in set 12. I'd say Gandiva, Minerva, Willista, and Bastion is expected. There was also a decent amount of eyes on Chaos and Token Ranbu when they got their support revealed. And then Chronojet has dropped off and Prison made a return. She got some support and also a bunch of PRs. Looking at some deck lists, we have the first place Gandiva running 3 of the new support, Revaldin, which counts as grade 1 and 2 when revealed by your Gandiva Vanguard, which helps Gandiva players with less. And then on attack, you can bind a card from hand, face down, to retire one of your opponent's rear guards. If you did not retire, you can draw one and it gets +5, which is still running 4 of the Sturgnas and Alpha Cars, and 4 Brachiophores. Also running 4 of the effect anti-crit heals, which I think is really good right now for the meta, since a lot of the decks right now either gives the Vanguard or rearguards crits. Next we have is Chaos, who got the most out of set 11 out of all the glitters. We have Soul Ortario Chaos. Ride of the old Chaos, you soul charge 3 and add 1 card from your soul to hand and also call 1. You also activate Persona Ride. And then Act, if your soul has 13 or more cards, you bind the old Chaos from your soul and all your units get +10k and this unit gets crit. Like the rest of the other glitter cards, you ride back to the old one at the end of the turn. First skill helps you a lot on getting the cards you need, since you're gonna have a lot of soul anyways. You also got the Inciting Corruption Agamanaf. On play CB1, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. You can add 1 to hand and 1 to soul. Also auto on soul. When your unit with Mechani's card name is placed on rear, you can discard a card and soul charge, and you can discard a card from hand, call this card to rear, and you can soul charge and this unit gets boost. Running also 2 Cyclers, 3 Zargons, and obviously 4 of both of the Mechani's, and 2 of the card from set 3. Running the red OT and 3 of the orders. Next, Bastion Accord. 3 of the new Bastions. Bastion Accord gives his front row +5k and resist. Restand is free now, and the rear guard you stand doesn't have to be grade 3 anymore. As long as it's grade 3 or less, you can stand it. And if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, you can give the unit you restood a skill. On attack, CB1, discard a card with Bastion's card name, and this unit will perform drive checks. Also running 4 of the new support card, 10k power and 10k shield. 2 Dark Strain ones suggest using the Blaster Ride line. And obviously still using the Prime. I think you really still need Prime as a finisher. And 3 of the form of orders. And then Sapient Owl, we still do not have this in English. Next, Minerva. Minerva got really strong with the PR together with Lelarim. We also have Spyro Cuties, and it looks like the player decided to remove the siders for more space. Only 1 sider left. Next, you have Willista. I think this is just a standard Willista. For Ophelias, Lyrical Cycler, Olivera, and then you can swap either 4 Romana or 4 Eureka and you will reduce 1 of each depending on your choice. Then the Prison, you have the PR that searches your deck and you can ride a Seraph and reduce the cost by CB1. And this one, I'm pretty sure when your opponent or any of the player call a card from Order Zone, you can soul best mark to draw 1. Running the 2 guard grade 3 that has 5k power and 10k shield, only 3 Macarites and 2 Travel Studs. Then for the Chronojet list, still running the 4 Zargon, 4 GG, 3 Gongram. Running 2 of the new generic, which are the Cats. Countercharge at 15k shield when you return 2 cards to your right deck. Also running a Evergreen Transfer. That's all. Thank you for watching.